The Tesla YL has been around for a while in markets like China, and honestly, it's one of the most interesting Teslas we've seen in years, because this isn't just a slightly bigger Model Y. This is a true three-row SUV that's actually practical, more affordable than a Model X, and something people in the US have been waiting for a long time. Now here's the crazy part. It's already shipping in places like Australia, but still not available in the US. And while I was in Melbourne recently, I had the chance to go check one out in person at a Tesla store, and I spent a good amount of time exploring every detail of it. And after seeing it up close, I can confidently say this might be the most versatile and customizable Tesla ever made. So let's break it down properly. Design, space, comfort, features, and whether this is the Tesla everyone's been waiting for. Exterior design. Familiar, but different. At first glance, this still looks very much like a Model Y, and that's not a bad thing. It's one of the best-selling cars in the world for a reason. But once you look closer, you start noticing the differences. The overall shape is still that smooth, aerodynamic teardrop design Tesla uses, but this version is stretched. It's about 7 inches longer, with a longer wheelbase, slightly taller stance, and just a bit more presence overall. From the front, it's still clean and slightly aggressive, but it also gives off subtle vibes of the Model X, especially in proportions. Around the sides, it's almost identical. Same four-door layout, same clean lines, just extended. But the rear is where things change a bit more. You get a built-in spoiler with an integrated brake light bar, and of course, the Model Y L badge, which sets it apart. Overall, Tesla didn't redesign it, they evolved it, and everything about it feels slightly bigger, but still very familiar. Front interior, comfort upgraded. Once you step inside, that's where you really start to feel the difference. Up front, the seats are noticeably more comfortable than the standard Model Y. You get adjustable headrests and thigh support, which makes a big difference on longer drives. And the theme of this entire car is very clear: comfort. The materials feel softer, more refined, and just better to the touch compared to the regular Model Y. This particular unit had the new Zen Gray interior, which replaces the white interior option. It spreads across more areas: door panels, center console, trims, giving the cabin a more premium feel overall. It almost looks like a cream tone in real life, and combined with the black headliner, it gives a really clean and modern vibe. You still get the 16-inch central touchscreen, and the layout is familiar, but there are small improvements. One standout update is the wireless charging pad, which now includes cooling airflow, finally fixing the overheating issue Tesla owners have complained about for years. And it's faster too, up to 50 watts on the driver's side. There's also a new setting for ride comfort priority, where you can choose between balanced driving or prioritizing rear passenger comfort, which becomes very important in this car. Second row, huge upgrade. Now this is where the Model YL really starts to separate itself. The second row is completely different from the standard Model Y, and honestly, it's a game changer. Instead of a bench, you get captain's chairs, and the difference is night and day. These seats are extremely comfortable, fully adjustable, and even reclinable. You can slide them forward and backward to create more space for the third row, and they also include adjustable headrests. There are heated and ventilated seats here, which is something Tesla has never done in the second row. You also get a center screen, USB-C ports, storage, and better airflow with multiple vents. Everything back here feels like it was designed for passengers, not just added as an afterthought. Honestly, this is a place you'd actually want to sit on a long road trip. Now let's talk about the biggest question: the third row, because in the standard Model Y 7-seater, it's not great. But here, it's completely different. Even as a full-size adult around 5'10", there's actually usable space. You get real legroom, decent headroom, and surprisingly comfortable seating. Yes, one leg can feel a bit tight depending on seat positioning, but overall, it's usable for real trips. The seats are power reclining, heated, and come with USB-C ports, air vents, and cup holders. And importantly, this setup was designed from the ground up for a third row, including proper safety integration like airbags. That alone makes a huge difference compared to the standard Model Y. Cargo and practicality, super flexible. Another area where this car shines is practicality. Even with a third row up, you still get usable trunk space, plus a full-size sub-trunk and deep side storage compartments. One clever detail: the trunk cover can magnetically attach to the back of the seats, making loading easier. All seats can be folded electronically, creating a completely flat loading space, perfect for cargo or even camping. And Tesla even added small design solutions to make the floor flat when seats are down, which shows real attention to detail. This is easily one of the most versatile Tesla interiors ever made. Performance and specs. Under the hood, or technically under the floor, this car is still very much a Tesla. It comes with dual-motor AWD, around 500 plus horsepower, and does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 5 seconds. Battery is around 84 kilowatt hours, delivering roughly 340 to 350 miles of estimated range, converted from WLTP. So performance-wise, it's still quick, efficient, and very usable, just in a bigger package. The suspension has also been upgraded with adaptive damping, focused more on comfort, especially for rear passengers. USA. Why this car matters for the US? After seeing this in person, one question comes up immediately. Why is this not in the United States yet? Because this car would absolutely dominate that market. It solves one of Tesla's biggest gaps, a practical 3-row SUV that isn't as expensive as a Model X, and even people who don't need a third row would still buy it, just for the space, comfort, and flexibility. After spending time with it, one thing is clear. This is the most complete, family-friendly Tesla ever made. It's more comfortable, more practical, more flexible, and finally delivers a proper 3-row experience. Cars like the Tesla Model Y feel like a starting point, but the Model YL feels like the finished version. Now the only question left is, when is Tesla bringing it to the US? Because when they do, this is gonna sell like crazy. So what do you think? Would you choose this over a regular Model Y or even over a Model X? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more real car reviews like this.